Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Hannah Bell. If you are new here, welcome. As you can see, we are surrounded by all of my makeup. I don't have everything out right now, but we are going to go like drawer by drawer, section by section, and figure this out together. It's been a while since I have gone through and just full on decluttered and gotten rid of old makeup and all of that kind of stuff. So if you're curious to see what goes on here today and what I am keeping and tossing, stay tuned. So a lot of this stuff I've actually gotten within the last couple years. I wasn't huge into makeup when I was younger, so a lot of this is recent, but still like some of it is as old as 3 to 5 years. So we want to just do a deep dive and just get rid of a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need anymore. Mainly just stuff that's expired and not good anymore. I've got a lot of lipsticks that I need to make room for as well because I have a whole bunch of new stuff which is sitting over there. What we're gonna do today basically is just go through my makeup collection and get rid of stuff and organize and declutter. I have a box right here for all the stuff that I'm going to be throwing away, and then hopefully we're gonna have a lot of space left over after we get rid of a lot of stuff and make room for new stuff and or just declutter everything so it looks better. A lot of this stuff sits on top of my desk slash vanity. I have a combined desk, so yep. I don't have a lot of space in my house already, so I kind of just have to make do with what I have. But I have a couple different organizers for my makeup already that I want to just go through, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So for starters, since this one is just closest to me, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through this first. So a lot of this stuff is powders and foundations and eyeliners, eye products, that kind of stuff. They all come off. They are sectioned throughout each drawer. These are so handy to have. I got a lot of these off of Amazon too, if you are curious. But for now, we're just gonna go through and try to toss some stuff. So these are my powders, and I'm already making a mess. A lot of these I do still use, so I'm not gonna throw away all of them, but I am going to try to be ruthless and just toss stuff without really thinking because I already have like my main makeup that I do mostly every day. I'm not wearing any right now because I'm literally just cleaning today, which is fine. So we're actually gonna be keeping all the powders, but for like foundations and stuff like this, I am tossing one of my e.l.f. and BH Cosmetic ones just because I've had them for a while. They're kind of old. This one does not match me at all. And then I have this Wet n Wild one that I didn't love how it dried on me, and it also is a little too light. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of like most of the stuff that I have in here just because I already have my specific like Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and then I have this Maybelline Fit Me Matte foundation as a backup for light makeup days. Now that we made room in here, I can take some of my foundations that I have placed other places and actually put them all together. We have our lovely Tarte foundation. We have a darker tan foundation from the Maybelline that I use when I am tan. And then I will be putting my Estee Lauder in here. I believe I left it on my desk for now, but there is enough room now, thankfully. That is pretty much that for now. Now, for this one, I know I've got a lot of random stuff. I'm honestly not 100% sure what's even in here. So we're gonna go through it, one drawer at a time. Okay, we love my Kylie blush and Hoola bronzer. I already got myself a new Hoola bronzer, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss this one since I already hit pan and it's pretty old. Also, I have this e.l.f. blush palette that I've had forever, like years, and it's only meant to last probably no more than 12 months. So because I already have so many other blushes, I'm gonna go ahead and toss this one because it is just old and I don't need it. Some other blushes in this drawer, another Kylie and one Laura Mercier. So we're going to keep those definitely because they are still fairly new. Now, of course, they won't all fit in the same little drawer. So I'm just going to keep these ones in here and then maybe put like some lip liners or something at the end if we have room for it. There's a lot going on in here. I definitely don't need all of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss. This is a really old concealer. This concealer is just not my color either. I initially liked it, but I have now found better ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of it. These are some of my favorite primers. This one is getting a little old, so I probably should think about ordering a new one, but I'm gonna keep it for now. And then my e.l.f. Puff Puff primer is also getting low as well, but I also really like that one. So I'm keeping that one. Now, a lot of this stuff is just, I have a lot of different colors or the same kind of thing in multiple brands. I'm gonna try to get rid of as many as I can because I'm gonna just try to keep my favorite and the one that works the best. So for eyeliners, I don't love this yellow one. This one I use a lot. The ColourPop liquid liners I use a lot as well. The Wet n Wild, this one's a lip liner. I'm gonna put this in a different place. The NYX eyebrow gel I didn't love. I use the brow glue now, so don't need that one. This I got in like an Ipsy bag or something. I don't love it. I'm getting rid of it. Keeping the ColourPop eyeliners. The Paris Hilton mascara is gonna go. It was so cheap and it's really dry and clumpy now already anyway, so that's gonna go. And this is my old NYX eyeliner that the brush is really messed up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and toss this. This is gonna be an RIP. I already have a backup. We don't need two. Okay, we basically threw away half of that stuff we love. I'm going to, after I finish organizing everything, stick all of the eye products in here and then probably different products in the other one. We're gonna see what we can do. This is our other one right here. Again, I'm going to initially toss this. I don't love this blue mascara. I also don't love this eye pencil. It's just old. I absolutely hate this white eyeliner because it's so stiff. We're gonna toss these guys. More mascaras that are just old. All right, we have condensed these to eye products and brow products, and I'm gonna continue to add to these as I go. So we got this one down pretty good. We got it down to brow products and eye products, and then blush and whatever miscellaneous items we can find to put in here after we finish the last little containers. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the last part of this organizer and then move on to like lipsticks and everything like that. So this one, I'm going to probably be getting rid of a lot of it because a lot of this stuff I bought before COVID started. So we're going on 2 years now. And I got just like a bunch of lip glosses and eyeliners and colorful things that didn't really work that well from Amazon. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of a lot of that stuff and just other lip products I don't use, other stuff that I just literally don't need because I have way more stuff than I can already use right now, and yeah. So these are all glitter eyeliners. I do like glitter a lot, so I am going to go ahead and keep the glitter ones until they start getting gunky, and then I'll probably throw them out. But the ones that I want to throw away are these random little lip glosses that I got literally 2 years ago. They are UV lip glosses, so they're super like bright and pigmented, and like I just wouldn't wear these on a normal day. I don't go out often and I just don't need them, so they're only taking up room. We're gonna get rid of all of them, even though they're pretty. Sorry, I did that to myself. Now, these are all eyeliners that are colored. The brand honestly sucks. The eyeliners honestly suck. Do I want to keep them still though? Yes, just because they're handy to have, but I'm torn, you see, because I like to still add color to my makeup looks, but I'm worried if I get rid of them, I'm gonna be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. What I will do is get rid of a couple colors that I don't like. So like these ugly pink ones and brown, not gonna use that, not gonna use these. So these I'll probably end up using still, but these, no. Okay, so I've got a eyeshadow primer. I don't know if this is new or old. Ooh, it's old and crusty, so she's gonna go. Basically, this whole drawer is just gonna go because I have better products for like what these are. These are like little Wet n Wild glitter shadows and just other shimmers that I just don't use anymore. I've got way too many eyeshadows already, so we successfully emptied out 2 complete drawers already. So these are all lip products that I've gotten over the last 2 years. I haven't picked them up more than once each to swatch them and try them on. You guys, I like to have options, but sometimes I just forget to quit while I'm ahead. I love all of these lip glosses, but I have my preferred specifications of like favorites now. So I'm probably gonna get rid of a lot of these because like I said, I have so many already and y'all know I'm probably gonna keep buying more. So I'm just going to keep the liquid lipsticks from BH because those are unique and different than the rest of like this stuff. These are all just shiny lip glosses like from Ulta and Wet n Wild. None of the colors are very special. None of them are plumping. That's usually what I prefer these days. So goodbye. This is just a bunch of random stuff. Lip liners and lipsticks. I do actually use all of these colors, but we're gonna see if we can organize it better after I clear out my lipstick container. So I'm gonna hold off on this drawer, but the rest of them are complete. So we have got lippies on the first 2 rows. The second 2 rows are empty. We're gonna find stuff to put in there in a second. The bottom ones are eyeliners, and I can probably find more to put in here to fill it up, like the stuff that I'm currently holding up here. So this is my top layer. What I'm going to end up doing is taking the liners out of here, probably putting them in one of the other drawers, and then I honestly might leave this all the same because I do reach for a lot of this stuff pretty often. So I'm just gonna separate like the lip products, and if I don't need, like, I really don't need biotin hanging out, but you know, she reminds me to take it. Got a couple beauty blenders and a couple little perfumes in here as well, and little hair clips, and some of my favorite e.l.f. liquid eyeshadows. So I'm actually probably going to move the eye products and put them with the rest of the eyeliners because I think they'll fit perfectly. And then that is going to open up more room for lip products up here as well. So I'm taking just the taller stuff so it's not like overflowing. My little tools. So we're going to keep the smaller lipsticks up here just to prevent clutter and mismatched sizing and whatnot. Okay, so since my purple organizer is just about done, I'm gonna go ahead and just fill in some of the lipstick spots with some of my lipsticks that I have in here. This is just a whole big mess. Honestly, I've just been throwing stuff in it all week. This sits on top of my desk and it's a combination of like desk supplies and makeup, so we're gonna try to fix that. What's cool is that because some of these ColourPop lip glosses are smaller, we can fit them on here easier instead of having them like take up one of the lipstick spots. Before I finish organizing that circle container, I'm gonna go ahead and just try to empty out my lipstick one because most of these are years old and a lot of them have expired, unfortunately, which really sucks, but we're gonna move on. We're gonna rip off the Band-Aid and we're gonna get rid of some Kylie lip products. I'm gonna keep the lip liners because I love her liner formula, but we're gonna get rid of a lot of them because especially these are all the old ones. Like, she came out with the new formulation and it's vegan and cruelty free now. So moving forward, we're just going to be buying new ones and it's gonna be great. What I'm gonna do for myself later is I'm going to swatch and sharpen all of my liners to help future Hannah with just life. Just make it a little easier on her. She needs it sometimes. Off the initial look through, 4 of them I'm getting rid of. I'm probably gonna keep getting rid of a few more, but I want to still look at them and do some swatches individually to make sure, because I know some of them I did buy more recently and some of them I've bought multiple times. So I just want to check them before I toss them out. Yeah, that's old. I'm not gonna keep that one. This brush is disgusting. I'm gonna toss that. But I do want to repurchase it, so I'm gonna write down the ones I want to repurchase. Well, I got rid of about half of them. Not bad. We are doing pretty good so far. Now I can put some of my new ones on this rack. Okay, I have successfully knocked this down to just desk supplies and things of that nature. Now I have just about everything that I'm going to keep within this pile, and I'm just going to organize that a little bit better. We have done a very good job organizing thus far. I am about halfway through so far. I still have a lot of lip products that I'm going to need to find a spot for, but with organizing my drawer right here, I think we're gonna open up a bunch of room because I have a bunch of lashes and stuff I need to throw away still. I'm going to go ahead and just get all of this stuff out of the way really quick, and then we'll jump onto our desk drawer and finish off the video. All right, we've got a good drawer right here. So most of this stuff is newer things that I've bought within the last year. A lot of it I use, some of it I don't. Some of it I've put in here, used only like once or twice and didn't quite love it. So I've just, it's taking up space. If I haven't used it enough and can give it away, I will try to maybe give it to a friend or something. But honestly, I hate being wasteful, but it's just taking up space and I'm not gonna use it, and let's just jump into it and see what we can find. I recently got these little organizers for my drawers. They have been so handy. Absolutely love them. Amazon, man. If it's a question you have to ask yourself when you got something, you should probably toss it. I loved this stuff, but the fragrance, it's just too strong for me. It's the vitamin enriched face base from Bobbi Brown. I love that. And the Too Faced Hangover Moisturizer. I don't remember when I got this, and I have better things. The e.l.f. Putty Blushes, I have to say I was actually kind of disappointed with them. The pigment wasn't there for me, and they smear kind of funky, which sucks because I've only used them a few times, but I have better things now, and I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, a couple things I'm gonna get rid of that I only tried once and didn't love. This e.l.f. Camo Cc Cream, it's not it. There is so much dimethicone in it, and it just feels so drying to my skin, and I hate how it looks, honestly. So that sucks because it was $16 and I only used it maybe twice. You gotta do it sometimes. Same thing with this e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. It is white. It ended up being super patchy. Didn't love it. This ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Blush, I wanted to love so much more because it's such a pretty color. It just does not have pigment, you guys, no matter how much I try to build it up. As I dip into it more and more, it just seems to not work. So we're gonna get rid of these. I love that I put brushes that I wanted to wash in here, and they have just been sitting there ever since. We are going to keep the cute little Urban Decay lip glosses because they are really cute and they work well. The eyeliners, however, I did not love them. Half of them broke when I swatched them. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all, which sucks because that was an expensive collection. I am just gonna keep two of them. The other colors I did not love, and getting rid of these just because I've had them for a while also and I don't love them. I wanted to like this Essence lip gloss so dang bad, but it was just too wet for me, if that makes sense. Like, it was too liquidy. I like my glosses to be a little thicker. It would like spread on my lips, and I didn't love that. So these are actually brand new. I haven't used them yet because they have little sparklies on them. I was actually gonna save them for New Year's, but like New Year's was yesterday, so and I forgot. What I'm going to do is set aside a pile of lashes that are looking a little sad that I want to repurchase, so I can go ahead and do that and remember the styles that I liked. A couple, for example, are these two from Kiss. I love both of them, but the bands are getting a little gunky, so I really need to reorder some of them. These are the styles Velvet and Hollywood, two of my favorite styles ever. Now, these I also really wanted to like, but I feel like they just didn't look good on me, and I don't love them, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably get rid of them. Stoked. I actually am getting rid of a lot of these, and that made a lot of room for my new ones. We love designated spots for things. That is looking much better than it did before. All right, we did good. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a closer look. And we have just about found a place for everything. I went ahead and found a couple spots inside here for the lip glosses. So now we are looking extra clean, extra organized, and ready to go in the new year clean. We've got all of our lipsticks set now. I'm still going to go ahead and sharpen all of the lip liners and all of that good stuff. So I have that, and then we found some space for the rest of our eyeliners and all of that good stuff. This I will figure out later. This is just mainly stuff for easy access reach, like my glasses cleaner, some hand sanitizer spray, this bug bite thing in case I get bit. If you've never heard of this before, you need this in your life. It suctions the venom out. I've got flashlight, taser for when I am walking on the streets by myself. Anyway, that is just about that for now. As for all of the stuff that I am getting rid of, we have just about filled up this box. Not too bad. Lots of stuff in there, you guys. Very excited to have a now organized collection. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to be saving like my eyeshadow palettes and all of that stuff for a future video, just because all of my palettes, believe it or not, I did purchase within the last like year or two, but generally eyeshadows do last a pretty long time if stored properly and clean and all of that good stuff. So we're gonna save that for a future video. If you want to see that soon, let me know. Leave that down in the comments and we will see if we can make that happen. That is going to be it for today's video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this fun little organizing decluttering video. I always love watching these videos, so I figured I would love to make one for you guys. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns on any of the products, or if you were curious to see if I liked something that I didn't talk about much, just let me know. I can give you all that info. Aside from that, that is going to be it for this video. So if you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more fun content like this. I post 2 new videos every single week, every Wednesday and Saturday morning, and I would love to have you guys come hang out with us. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. I will always leave those links down below in the description box if you are curious to come hang out with me. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Thanks for hanging with Han today, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!